Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and this is week 30 of my doing 100 weeks of YouTube videos and focusing on living a healthier and happier life. So, yay! For week 30, I think that's the furthest I've gotten doing my weekly videos. It makes me very happy. Progress. I don't know why that makes me happy, but anyway, I'm at week 30. I'm out of the 20s, so I feel like I'm making progress. And my hair is all staticky, so it's driving me crazy. So what am I doing this week socially? This past week, what did I do? I got out of a lot of things socially that I should not have. I should have gone to the temple Friday night, and I did not. And I should have hung out with my kids on Friday afternoon, and I did not do that either. So, I did not go to church on Sunday either. I went to a fireside Sunday night, but I didn't go to church Sunday morning. So I kind of avoided social activities this past weekend, and I don't know how much I reached out to friends or other people during the week. So, yeah, there was that. Let me see. So not very good with doing the social thing. Emotional thing. So, kind of got a little behind on my videos and my journaling this weekend. But I think emotionally, I was just burned out. I just needed a break. So that's what I kind of did this weekend, is I just gave myself the weekend off. Not that I could afford to do it, but I did it because I don't think I could afford to keep pushing myself, because it was just, I just couldn't keep up with myself. So I emotionally and mentally just took a break for the weekend. So right now I'm just doing my best to not feel guilty about that. Spiritually. So just struggled to get out of bed in the morning all week, which meant that I was kind of struggling to read my scriptures and meditationals. I actually did pretty good every day, and if I didn't do it before work, I did it after work. So I'm very proud of myself for that. But when it came to Saturday and Sunday, I didn't do it. I just didn't. It was the weekend. I gave myself the weekend off, and apparently that included spiritual things too, which was not the best. I did, however, go to the temple Saturday for my shift, which was good. And I did go to a fireside Sunday night, which I already mentioned. So that was good. Physically, the weather has been insane, and sometimes when it's rainy, overcast, not always when it rains, but I guess when the barometric pressure comes in, when it's full of clouds and it's whatever, it often gives me migraines. And I swear I had a migraine like every day, not every day last week, but it felt like it for like 3 or 4 days in a row. And I was finally getting over my cold, so I'm like, great, I traded my cold in for a migraine. And so I was just exhausted, and I just didn't want to do anything. And there was at least one day last week that I went to the fast food. I just got some chicken strips and some French fries and the Coke at the drive-in, and I just didn't care. I mean, it's money I probably should not have been spending, but I had it in my checking account, so I spent it. And also, it was nice to have a Coke to help with my migraine, and it was nice to not have to come home and figure out what I was going to make to eat. Not that I didn't have food in my house, because I did. I just was exhausted, and my head was killing me, so I was like, I just don't care. And I don't remember which day I did that, but I just didn't care, and I did that. So and of course I haven't been exercising, which is the one thing I'm really struggling to do. Exercise is just super hard for me. So yeah, I've been struggling with that, and I left a message for 360 for physical therapy, because they did call me, and I called them back. And so I didn't leave a message, actually. I called them, and they put me on hold forever, and I didn't like the hold music because it was hurting my head. And I was like, oh, okay. And then, of course, I just let it ring, and then they have a little thing where they have push a button that says, hey, we'll call you back when someone's available, instead of you waiting on hold. And I said, absolutely. So I pushed the button for them to call me back and verified my phone number, and they never called me back. So I'm gonna have to call them again. Okay, so that is physically, yeah, just physically been a rough week and just thoroughly exhausted and not sleeping well because of my head and the weather and whatever else. So I just pretty much slept most of Friday afternoon. Slept in Saturday, went to bed Saturday, stayed in bed like all day Sunday until I had to get up to go to my fireside. And I think I even went to bed early on Sunday because I was just like, I'm so done. And not sure how I'm going to do anything for Monday, but just grateful to take a little bit of time off. Mentally, I don't even remember what I did at this point. My brain is fried. It's like, I don't remember last week. It was horrible. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't the worst week I've ever had. I just didn't do a lot of dishes. I didn't do a lot of cleaning. I just mentally just tried to focus and stay going at work, and grateful that I was able to get some migraine medication from at work, which was nice. So I'm grateful for that. So I was able to take some medication, which helped me to get through my day and through my week. So that was fantastic. I am grateful for that. Financially, like I said, I did spend some money that I should not have. But like I said, mentally, I think I was just pushing myself and trying to get through everything I've been trying to do and my to-do list and all of those things. And I think I just mentally and physically sort of crashed for the weekend. So I think I just needed to take a break, which is actually probably a very good thing, because we all need to take a mental, what do they call it, a mental health day. And since I can't take the day off of work, I just took the weekend off, or most of the weekend anyway. I still did a few things, but not a whole lot. So, but I think it's good for my brain to just take a break and to regenerate and to do other things and to not stress about my to-do list and to not try to be figuring everything out, and to just, decompress. So I think mentally that was probably a very good thing for me to do for the weekend. But still concerned about all the stuff I did not get done, and hoping that I can, get back in the groove of things and do better this next week. And financially, other than, I didn't get paid. It's not a week to get paid. So my finances are pretty much the same. I did have a little money in my account. So I did, like I said, I did go buy fast food. That's money that probably should have gone in my savings or could have gone towards something else. But at least it fed me for a day, and it kind of helped me feel a little bit better and alleviated the stress and the excess energy required to make food when I don't feel good. So that's mentally making myself do things when I physically do not. So it's quite the battle for me. And I still feel like my brain is on backwards, because when I'm not physically exhausted or physically ill, I can't seem to mentally get myself to do things. But when I don't feel good and I feel like there's things that have to be done, then I seem to push myself beyond what I do on a regular basis, because it still has to be done. So I think my brain has that backwards. It should be the other way around, where I don't do things when I don't feel good, and I do more things when I am feeling good. Anybody have any ideas on how to fix that in my brain? I would greatly appreciate it. But I am grateful to God for helping me get through this week, and for helping me to take a few days off, and to not beat myself up over it, which is fantastic, because normally I would just be berating myself for all the things that I should have, could have, would have done. And I didn't do that this weekend, which is amazing to me, like absolutely amazing to me that I did not do that. So that just makes me very happy to know that I did that. And just think that's also a healthy choice for me, which I don't normally make the healthiest of choices. So that is pretty much my week. Not very exciting, I apologize. Not really doing a whole lot, but just an update that I'm still aware that I have goals that I'm trying to obtain, and still working towards something, and just grateful to have made it for 30 weeks. So yay! That's all I have for today, for this week. If you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great week full of gratitude and find ways to be happy and healthy too.